What's popping, guys? How are you? Doing a live from home today. Took the day off from work, so we are home a bit early. Just doing this live. Everybody is basically asleep here at home right now, so I gotta keep it down. So I'm just like digging in, you know, on the history of multiple games. So I'm gonna cover some of the history of some of these games. From back in the day, like retro games that we played in the past. It was welcome in. So tonight we're gonna jump into like the golden years of video games, that era that built everything we love today. So you know, stay tuned. So you guys, we could talk, you know, about the arcade boom, the 8-bit console revolution, the 16-bit console wars, between Nintendo and Sega. Um, and like the PC games also. And why these games kind of like still matter till this day, all these retro games. Because if you think about it, all these retro games built what you guys are playing today, like Roblox, everything. It started, you know, back in the day, even before I was born. I was born in 1987. Hey, what's going on? Oh, you're new. What's up, man? Welcome to the channel. Um, so today I'm just a little early off work. I typically do lives around 8 p.m. I do some at noon as well. This channel's fairly new. We've been growing significantly for the past, I guess, month. Our channel has definitely grown. So welcome to the channel. Check out some of our shorts, some of our videos. And yeah, man, this is a retro collectors channel. We collect some of video games and we tune up some of these Legos as well. So welcome. Anyways, so like I was saying, we had that arcade boom, the 8-bit, the 16-bit, the PC games, and then going back to why these games are so important for people playing video games today. I would say that before consoles became like a thing, arcades were like the social place to meet up. Um, you had these like almost like dim lights. So, an example of an arcade back in the day, you had these. It would kind of look like this, man, and you had this screen, right? You were just like playing, boom, 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 boom. It was so much fun. I used to love arcades, even till today. Me and my son, we go to these arcade spots here in Stanford, and we love it. We love going to a nice arcade. Um, so that kind of shape what the gaming revolution was gonna be. It was just a place to socialize, right? but now you wanted that at home, you know, like to play with your brother, sister, your parents, um, and eventually that got home in a form of a small console, you know, which is crazy. Gaming history is amazing, I think. You know, it was arcades go back as far as the 70s and early 80s, you know. So, you know, you had these social hubs that's what they were. Even now, you know, going to an arcade it's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it brings me back. Because even though I was born in '87, I didn't really enjoy arcades up in the '90s, so they were kind of fading out already. Um, and it was very interesting to actually go to an arcade at the time as a kid. I was a little bit of an addict when it came to arcades. You know, you had to, you know, put your coin in there and then you just start playing. But yeah, man. But anyways, let's keep moving forward. Um, let's learn a little bit about gaming history, man. Like, I started looking up some stuff here. You know, going back to shoot. Like, check this out. So this is exactly what I was saying before. The home consoles, standard arcades were local, you know, social hubs, dim lights, bleeps and bloops, pockets of full of quarters. Games had to grab your second, you know, and teach themselves without manuals. Man, that was crazy. You know, like you literally were teaching yourself without a manual. But it just kind of came out naturally. You know, just you grabbed the controller, you knew you had to shoot something, and you started going and shooting. Even my son, like, when we went to an arcade, I think it took him literally. He's only 3 years old, but it took him maybe I don't know, a couple of tries, and then he learned literally how to shoot the dinosaurs and zombies. Um, one look, check this out, guys. Space Invaders, 1978. Man, that is crazy. My brother was 1 year old then. So it says introduce the idea of escalating tension, enemies speed up as you succeed. It also popularized high scores. So now we're working on high scores. You know, that's the thing. Is still a thing on gaming today. You know, you want high scores. You know, you do that in Roblox. Turning games into public bragging rights. Come on, we still do that today. You know. Then you got 1978 Asteroids by Atari. Vector graphics, precise inertia based movement, and risk reward. Do you split rocks for points or stay safe? Hey man. And then one of the biggest classics ever in gaming history, Pac-Man. Come on. 1980 Namco. So Namco created Pac-Man. A breakthrough in character design, a broad appeal, maze routing, emerging patterns, and forgoes distinct AI personalities, blinky chases, pinky ambushes, inky mirrors, Clyde Wonders. Yo. Then we got Donkey Kong 1981. Yo, we haven't gotten to Mario yet. By Nintendo. Introduce Jumpman, later Mario. So initially, Mario was called Jumpman. You know, we had the famous jump, cinematic framing, and multi stage level progression. It told the story with no words, just barrels, ladders, and jumps, which, you know, yo, we still do this today. We avoid any hurdles that come our way in video games. So it's, man, gaming history is amazing, guys. Anyways, but so why arcades were matter still, arcades even till nowadays, they kind of bring you back, to that era, and it's a different place. It's a different place from home. You can actually meet up with friends. Um, so I don't think arcades are gonna be fading like anytime soon. I think arcades are gonna become even more popular as AI becomes more powerful, and we have these RV immersion experiences, you know, which I think is coming. Um, so I think those type of arcades are gonna be, man, they're gonna be so sick. Um, I mean, yeah, you can get that experience at home, but if you have all these machines that do, very expensive that some people cannot afford, you're probably gonna want to go to that type of arcade rather than, hey, listen, I can't afford this. But some people will be able to afford it, but some won't, and you'll be able to go to these spots and play at these arcades with all their gear. But yeah, I guess that's why arcades matter. Instantly readability, tie loops, leaderboards, and difficult that thought persistent hardware constraints force creativity, elegant systems over flashy content. Um, so yeah, man, that's pretty dope. But yo, I want to do a quick poll, see what if you had, you know, um, any of these games and which one was your favorite. Like for example, Pac-Man, Galaga, or Donkey Kong. Which one will you guys pick? Write it in the comments so we can see which one was your favorite game at the time. There's not that many people here in this live. You know how we do, man. We it doesn't matter. One individual could be in this live, and I will still be in here because of that person. Um, but anyways, you know, as I go in deeper, part two says the 8-bit console revolution, mid 80s. Says the 1983 market crash in North America led to skepticism about home consoles until Nintendo rebranded the console as an entertainment system, added quality control, and rebuilt trust. Nintendo Entertainment System (NES) was launched in 1985. One of these video games was Super Mario Bros. In 1985 as well. So, what the NES had was precision platforming, momentum based physics, layer design. New players can finish expert master secrets. World 1 is a masterclass in tutorial by level design. Then you got in 86, yo, check this out. You got Legend of Zelda, come on. That's major classic, open world sense of mystery, non-linear exploration with cryptic clues, battery back saves, change design possibilities. Then you got Metroid as well, 1986. These are all the classics. Non-linear progression, atmosphere through isolation and music, and Metroidvania. Lineage begins. Then you got Mega Man 2 in 1998. Uh, this is a rock, paper, scissors boss weapon and choose your stage structure that encourage experimentation. Then you had the Sega Master System in 1986, technically strong but struggle in some markets. Games like Fantasy Star show early, JRPG Ambition. Then you got the home computing, uh, you know, on microcomputers like C64, Spectrum, and the Apple II. Bedroom coders push genres, platformers, early RPGs, and adventure games, laying groundwork for indie spirit. There's anybody there, guys? What's up? And then you got part three, the 16-bit console wars, early mid 90s. That I lived this with more colors, bigger sprites, and better audio. The Genesis, Mega Drive, and NES brought style and speed and marketing swagger. Sega Genesis, I had the Sega Genesis. I didn't have a Mega Drive though. And then you got Sonic the Hedgehog. I do have that in the coffee shop. 1991. Speed S Identity, level design with multiple paths, and momentum mastery. A deliberate contrast to Mario's precision pacing. And you got Streets of Rage 2 in 1992. Peak size scrolling beats 'em up with crunchy combat and iconic Yuzo Kojiro soundtrack. And you got Gunstar Heroes 1993. And we had the WoW set pieces, co-op chaos, and weapon combining creativity. Uh, then in 1990/1991, you have the Super Nintendo comes out. And then you got Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. K-Physics branching exists. And Yoshi, elegant expansion of Mario's core design. Then in 1991/92, you got The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, dual world structure, and dungeon puzzle craftsmanship that many action adventures still follow. Then 1994, you had Super Metroid. Uh, it came with atmosphere, map design, and player-driven sequence breaking the gold standard for exploration pacing. 1995, Chrono Trigger, time travel narrative, combo text, and multiple endings, cinematic without sacrificing play. And then you guys know this one, Street Fighter, man. 2, 1991, 1992. Define modern fighting game structure, character, roster, special move inputs, mirror matches, and competitive depth. So the reason why this era sticks is, the leap in audio, audio visual fidelity supported tone and emotion, while cartridges and polish kept load times near zero. So yeah, man, that was it. So I hope you guys are there. Anybody watching? So, anyways, we've covered a little bit of this gaming history, and I'm scrolling, man. I'm just looking to find possible, just video games. Sometimes, like, oh shoot, damn, this is so cool. So I'm just looking at these Super Nintendo.
Here's 5 of my sleeper hits for Super Nintendo. Tetris Attack. This is a puzzle game with Yoshi Island flair to it. You swap panels like...
Tetris Attack? I had no idea. Yoshi's Island. Yeah, I play Yoshi's Island, the Super Nintendo. I'm just looking at prices also, like, checking out the Super Nintendo prices. Yo, this is crazy. The all the small consoles I have, oof, they're selling for a lot of money, man. I see one listed in Walmart, $249. 200, 149. Um, I'm gonna try to find some like local, maybe for this weekend. Even though it's my birthday and my son's birthday, maybe we find like I don't know, local flea markets, because you do find some great flea markets near me. Maybe this weekend. Beacon Flea Market, May 24th. That is Sunday. I wonder if sometimes the flea markets have like, like a small website which they show what they have for sale. Um, Beacon is a little too far. I need a local flea market, something a little closer. Middletown, Stormville, Brooklyn Flea Market. This is Saturday at 10 a.m. This sounds good. New Haven Flea Market. I wonder if there's like maybe like something closer here. Mongers Market. Hastings. Okay. I was in the Hastings Flea Market. Um, Let me see. They do have a website. So, and you can sell your stuff there here too at the Hastings Flea Market. June 14th, join us June 14th. So that's another upcoming flea market in Hastings. Uh, huh. That's so cool. Can't wait to see you again at our last flea market of the summer. Handmade vintage. All right, let's see what they got. Games. So they're 2026 May 10th, which is the one I was in. The next flea market is June 14th. Okay. Wonder if Stanford has one. Beacon has hey, what's up, bro? How are you? So I wish Stanford had a flea market, man. Like, oh, wait, m- my life? You're saying? I'm confused. Stormville Airport. Oh, this live? oh, oh, live. Yeah. Yeah, man. I was just chilling. Nothing too crazy. I'm looking for like flea markets. So this not this weekend, but 2 weekends ago, I found a flea market. Well, a weekend ago, I found a. Oh, thanks a lot, bro. I found a flea market in Hastings, right by my job, and I locked in, and I got some. Was able to buy a sapper and these. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but let's see. So I bought this game right here. Thanks a lot, bro. Um, and then I bought another video game, which is this one, Duck Hunt. Great condition, by the way. And the sapper. Where is the sapper? And this sapper right here. So I am looking to see if I am able to find another flea market in the area that I can visit this weekend. May 23rd. Oh, there's another one. So maybe I can plan a route, like a map route of these flea markets I can go to. There's one in Ludlow Street, New York, New Meadowsland, Rutherford. This is in Jersey. I probably do Chelsea Flea. Huh. It's crazy. I Let me take a look. Sometimes, um, you probably find really good stuff in this Chelsea flea market. Oh, it's in Dumbo. Oh wow. It says every Saturday, Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. through December 21st. Brooklyn Flea in Dumbo is a fun laid-back market where you can shop for cool vintage finds, handmade goods, and unique treasures. It's set up under the Manhattan Bridge, give it a great vibe with some awesome city views. Plus, there's always tasty food and a mix of local and visitors just soaking it all in. That was dope. 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. I think I'm gonna go to this flea market. There's another one in Brooklyn. They got some good stuff out here, man. Like really good quality vintage stuff. That is so dope. Brooklyn Flea Market, Chelsea Flea Market, VQ Flea. Hmm. Wow. No idea they had this flea market, bro. I think we're gonna go to these flea markets, man. All depends on what my son's birthday is coming up. You know, I mean, we can find something to do in New York. Always. So I'm just trying to find out what. This seems dope, though. I think I will definitely be going to this flea market. Um, Beacon. This one here in is this New Haven or where? Where in Connecticut? Music, cosmetics, toys, jeans. Alright, so we got toys. Any games? Any video games? Okay. This is New Haven. This is by oh man. Oof. I'm just chilling right now, bro. Like my huh? Leandro? No. There's let me check out this Beacon flea market. This is May 7th, opens May 17th, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Harris Street. Wait, so it happened already? It was yesterday? Oh, shoot. We missed it. Oh, well. Oh, wait, hold on. Seasonal outdoor market, fine weather Sundays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. April through November 2026, Henry Street and South Chestnut. Okay, so there's a flea market in Beacon, New York. Um, Now accepting vendor applications. So if you want to become a vendor, you can sell it here. And sell clothes and things like that. It's pretty dope, man. I Maybe I should sell some stuff in a flea market because I have a lot of stuff that I don't need anymore. Like I have stuff in the attic right here, up there. So open some more today flea market. This is another flea market in Queens, in Corona, Elmhurst, New York. Today flea market offers an unparalleled shopping experience in Elmhurst, combining a diverse array of vendors with unique high quality products. You see the reviews. Hugo Fairchild. What a fantastic outing at this flea market. I was last Sunday with some friends and we had the best time exploring. The atmosphere was lively and vibrant with local musicians playing, which really set the mood. I was on the hunt for some unique furniture pieces for my apartment and I was thrilled to find a vintage coffee table. Yo, I've been looking for a coffee table. Um, that was just perfect. The seller was knowledgeable and gave me a great deal after chatting about its history. The food vendors were another highlight. We've enjoyed some delicious tacos that were bursting with flavor. If I had to provide a little feedback, it will be about the seating areas. They could use a few more picnic tables so guests can relax and enjoy their food. Overall, this place exceeded my expectations, and I can't wait to return for more treasures. Not bad, man. That sounds like a great review. Huh. This is yours. So sometimes you go to these markets, man. You'll find some really interesting stuff. So listen, anywhere where let's now I'm gonna go check um offered up and see what they got for sale. Maybe you got some Nintendo lot nearby. Nothing. Let me just type Nintendo. It's probably gonna give me a whole bunch of games. But I'm picky on what I want. There's certain things I don't need or want. So, Nintendo 64, that'll be good to have, but I'm okay. I wasn't really a fan of the 64. I liked it, but I don't know. It wasn't really like my thing, you know? Um, I mean, you had the PlayStation then, and unfortunately, I kind of betrayed Nintendo at the time. I mean, yeah, Nintendo. So, yeah, true. Now I gotta change the address here because this is giving me get my location. It's sending me far away. No, it's too far. Yep, there we go. Nintendo Wii console, Stanford CT, $70. Stanford CT Switch, $200. Stanford Oh shoot. Wait, what? This is from Japan, bro. Nintendo Museum. What the hell is this? These are magnets from the Nintendo Museum from Japan. Uh, I don't know if I'm too like thrilled. Nah, it's okay. I'm alright. New import from Japan, cash only, pickup only. Not too excited about that. Alright, let's see what else I got. Rare Nintendo Amiibo set. Not really a fan. Oh, shoot. Okay. Norwalk. They have this chair, but no, we're good here. We do collect, but we're picky on what we collect. We're just not gonna buy any random thing. It has to have meaning, like you have to. So when you become a collector of like retro games, you have to have some type. Like this brings me back to my childhood, you know, and a lot of guys that are my age now, they've saturated the market because a lot of us, honestly, once we get close to our 40s, and this may happen, to some of you who may be watching this are younger. For some reason, when you close to your 40s, you're like, shoot, man, like, you know you kind of wanna collect the things that you had as a kid. You never at the time you had no idea that you know you were just gonna sell your stuff, and when you were older you were gonna miss it, and it will become nostalgia. Who knew? But that's why a lot of us are paying top dollar for this collectibles, man. Nostalgia is a thing, and you're paying a lot of money for these things, which is nuts. But kind of makes you happy. Wow, look at this Nintendo, man. Description: no power cord or TV. $85 for this. Just the way it looks. It brings it four controllers. Are they original? Yeah, they are Nintendo originals. The NES. I'm sure it doesn't work. Oh, it powers. Okay, I'm sure it does actually. I don't know how they powered it without a cable, but maybe it lost it. But they lost the power cable. 85. I'll give this guy. I'll offer 40 to start. You know. So let's see what else. The Wii console is like super cheap. Okay, so they have this Nintendo lot. Has the Wii, GameCube, and Super Nintendo. $250 in Queens. Let's see what they got. All powered on. The only issue I've seen were the disc reading on the Wii and GameCube. There are no games or power cable for the N64. All wires come with GameCube and Wii. It's okay. I'm good. Oh shoot, they get this nice Dunkin' Kong. I already have this one in the coffee shop in El Salvador. I, by the way, I did hit up a guy. I offer him 140 for his lot. Um, so I will hit him up tomorrow. Maybe I'll go pick this lot up. Um, he has the. So it's right here, man. It brings. Let me see. It brings a lot of games. This is a big lot. Let me just mention some of the titles for these Iron Sword, Final Fantasy, Super Mario 3, Paperboy, Ninja Gaiden 2, Wizards and Warriors, Renegade, Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, and let's keep going because there's more. Hold on. I think I just did I say Dragon Warrior, Ultra Combat, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, Metal Gear, Willow, Super Mario Bros. 2, The Legend of Zelda, and Tetris. This is a solid lot, man. And this one comes with the console. I want to make sure that it brings controllers, because if it doesn't, maybe it's not a great lot. Condition. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say. Okay, wait. Okay, so yeah, it brings the controllers, it brings a power cord, and it has one zapper. Not this one, not this color zapper, but the other one, the grayish one. I don't know if you guys remember that. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. So I may pick up this tomorrow. Honestly, if I can get it for 120, I'll do 120. Let's see this one. 140. Game sold separately. Nah. Nintendo, Game Boy. Nope. So yeah, it's kind of cool just to like be scrolling for video games here. It's pretty dope. Ooh, this is a Game Boy lot. Let's see what Tetris, Paperboy, DuckTales. Oh shoot! Wow. Huh? They're all in a bag. This is the original Game Boy, not the Game Boy Pocket. So Nintendo Game Boy with a few games, condition, use, normal wear, and this guy's asking for 150. He was asking for 250. Nobody bought it. This is an old posting. Like this need to come off. It need to come off. They have another one here, Nintendo Game Boy Bundle, 250. I could probably find something cheaper. Q*bert, $25. Wow, Q*bert, that's crazy. That brings so much memories. Cuber, I will pay for Cuber maybe. I'll give this guy $10 for that game. Let's see, Nintendo. That's up there. Oh no, this one's here in Stanford, but no. Super Nintendo Classic. This is Super Nintendo Classic Edition Mini. Everything needed, brand new. Has 20 building. How much he wants for this one? Oh, he wants 75. I'll take it for 60. Yeah. I'll give this guy $60 for that. Gee, they got the watch. Those watches I have there. They're inside. This person wants $50 for the watches. I'll give you 20. Tetris. Oh shit. Wait, this whole lot? 125? Oh shoot. This is good, man. Let's see. Nintendo Entertainment Systems and games available sold separately. Oh, nah. They're separately. So I need a whole lot with video games. Damn, this is some crazy stuff, man. Like, wait, what? Super Nintendo? What the hell? There's no way. This gotta be yeah, no, this is Superboy. What the hell? Wow, that is nuts. Looks cool though, but not interested. Oh man. See, they got this Nintendo Game Boy, the bag, little bag. What they want for this bag? These bags go for money, man. It's almost time for bed. I just got a reminder from my Game and Wario. Nintendo Wii U Wario game. Oh my god. I went out to work out. My legs are killing me right now, bro. How much are these Nintendo games? They're money, man. This is Nintendo original. Huh? 150. Classic. that would be crazy to have. Nah, it has a hole. They screwed it up. Huh. Wait, collector's glove Nintendo bag. That's pretty dope. That's a nice bag. It's okay. All right. I think I'll stop looking for now. I'm gonna try to go to bed early so I can wake up early tomorrow. So there's not many people that came into the live today. I'll make the hour. That way when people wake up, they can probably watch this live. But yeah, man, I'm just looking for any good finds, anything that I can find here that's like dope. In Spanish, we call it bueno, bonito y barato. Means a good price. Super Mario Kart. Nintendo. This is for the Super Nintendo. $50. Nah, it's a little too high. People are really paying top dollar for this video games, man. I would have never thought that the retro video game market would be so expensive. Like maybe a couple years ago it wasn't that high. Now all these retro video games are just outrageously expensive. Well, now that people my age, we're getting older and we have the money to pay for it now. Maybe in our 20s we didn't, so 210. Okay. True. Not a lot, but that's Xbox and PlayStation. Mario Paint, Super Nintendo. Oh. Yeah, I need a chair, man. I need a better chair. This chair is super uncomfortable. Just trying to find another chair. Dash Galaxy Nintendo game. Nintendo 3-in-1. Yo, this one is in Paramus, New Jersey. Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt and Track Meet. Huh. That's probably a classic. It brings 3 games, 3-in-1. So, not bad at all. Oh. Fuck, it's late, guys. Time to go to bed, man. $400. God. All right. I've been scrolling for a minute now, looking at all these beauties. I think I haven't found nothing that I truly say, hey, I'm going for this. I did reach out to a guy, so I will contact him again, see if I could go. If he gives me that whole lot for 220, for 120, I'm grabbing it. I'm taking the whole thing, man. Nintendo. So if he gives me that good deal, I'll take it. Cause he has quite a lot of video games in it, so. And I'm not planning to sell these video games, you know. I want to keep them for me, just build something in the coffee shop, or you know, I'm gonna start building a apartment over there in El Salvador, and I want to literally load it up with like nostalgia. So, sure. Let's see what else, man. It says Nintendo Super Mario Linear. Okay, now Super Nintendo games. That's dope. But I will need the console as well. I did find a console here. Like fresh, just open box, but everything's still sealed, and the price wasn't bad at all. So, oh man. Hmm. Okay. Anyways, guys, dame 2 minutitos. Yeah. Let me end this live because it is late and I need to go to bed because I need to wake up tomorrow for work. As I scroll, I haven't found anything. NES bundle, $200. Why? Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Okay, 2 controllers. Donkey Kong Classic, Super Mario Duck Hunt, Dr. Mario. 1, 2, 3, 4 games. It's okay. I'll buy him the game separately, but you know, he has a good collection. But anyways, so it's been real. We will get ready for bed because we have to work tomorrow. So it's been cool, man. It's been cool scrolling here, finding these retro classics. I wasn't offered up, so I think that's it for tonight, guys. I did check out some flea markets that we may be going this Sunday and Saturday in Brooklyn. Seems like they do have some good stuff out there, so we're gonna go take a look. Hopefully, this weekend, unless other plans arise, we will take a look. So, have a great night. Thank you for staying here watching this live. Thank you for subscribing, and appreciate this channel keeps growing. Let's go. Take care. Good night, guys.